I'm going to show you how you can practice speaking English by yourself at home using only materials that you definitely have access to. Now, I bet you heard this advice a lot. In order to become a good English speaker and to speak in conversation, you have to speak English a lot, preferably with native speaker. And yes, this is true. To become a good English speaker, the best and easier way is to speak English in conversation a lot. I've given the same advice on my YouTube channel. However, unless you live in an English-speaking country or use English every day at work, a bad thought to yourself, but I don't have a chance to speak English. I don't have anybody to speak English with. And yes, this is a problem for a lot of people. Others, on the other hand, have many chances to speak English. However, they lack the confidence to make use of this chance. Perhaps they are shy, or perhaps they learn English only from textbooks with their eyes, and they feel their pronunciation is not good enough and don't know how to say the things that they want to say. Today I'm going to teach you a technique that both of these kind of people can use to improve their English speaking skills and pronunciation. This technique is, of course, shadowing. You listen to some English and you repeat it at the same time. It could be a conversation or it might be, it doesn't matter. But you're listening and you're repeating at the same time. Now this does several things for you. The first thing that it doesn't for you, it is trains your ear to listen very, very carefully to the way that things they are said, to the tone and the rhythm with which phrases are said, and the length and the number of pauses that are used in speech. Because if you can hear their things, you can't copy them. So in order to copy them, you have to become very good at hearing them. So very quickly your ear will become accustomed to the rhythm and the tone and way that people speak. The second thing that it will do is it will really improve your pronunciation and your accent. This is because you will get so good at listening to the way that things are said, to the pronunciation, that you will be able to copy it. It will also get your mouth muscle moving in the correct way, and it will train your mouth properly when you are speaking. This will help you speak more smoothly. Again, will improve pronunciation. In another video, I will show you slightly more advanced way to do shadowing that will help you remember massive quantity of phrases and vocabulary. But today I'm going to demonstrate the basic version of shadowing. So as I said, first you need to find some audio to use for shadowing. It could be a TV show or it could be a radio program. It to be podcast, be an audiobook. It could be anything like that. it should be to your level. So if you are a beginner, don't try to something advanced. Try to do something at your level. Maybe just a tiny bit more difficult is okay. But it should be fairly easy for you because the exercise is not to improve your comprehension. The exercise is for you to improve your pronunciation and your speaking and really train your smooth mouth to move as it should. Okay, so I'm going to demonstrate today using some materials that I designed especially for shadowing. Let's go. So I'm going demonstration shadowing today using some special material that I designed just for shadowing. There's kind of short story, and I've print out a text here, and I have a MP3 which I record, which is on my computer just behind this camera. I have read the text several times, and I've looked up any new words in your dictionary. I understand it perfectly. I've also listened to the MP3 several times, so it's kind of easiest for me now. I understand it really well. So now I just want to be able to say this really easily. And I'm going to demonstrate with it. I should point out that because I made these materials, I'm going to be shadowing my own voice, which is a little bit strange, to be honest. Of course, you should be shadowing a native speaker. The goal is to copy their speaker so closely that you become that speaker. Every single little post and the rhythm and you should be trying to copy those as closely as you can. Okay, again, I've read for this. I have listened to MP3 one time. This is quite easy. Hit play. Okay, so that was reading the text, and that was quite easy because I can already see what's coming next. What I'm going to do now, which a little more difficult, is I'm going to get rid of the text, and now I'm going to shadow with the text. Here we go. I think I did most of that okay, but